football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Volunteers offense takes the field to start this game off. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. And the Vols headed quickly to the line.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense set on first down. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The offense in hurry-up mode. To the air on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. The Vols line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Well, so much for the members' bounce. They get a break on the road here.
And how about that for this offense? The worst thing you could do when you're on the road is ignite the home crowd. This offense got a nice break early and a chance to not rouse up this crowd early in the game.
They're dealing with a second and long. The give from the gun. Tough sledding there as he picks up one to the 29. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on third and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And it's right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all in the field.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level. You have got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free, and they're going to destroy your game plan.
On the ground, it's Williamson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line getting set on second down. They'll leave it with him. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Stopped right at the 24-yard line, and that's short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. The Commodores decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Makes it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Volunteers in the hurry-up. Tennessee loves relying on the big physical backs like a Jamal. He'll take a deep shot here. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Morris. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Volunteers will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the offense has a long field in front of them as the ball is marked down at the 10.
And that is a huge play in terms of field position. Nice job by the punter. And how about the Gunners getting downfield to down that ball?
Takes the handoff. It's Williamson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. Strong runner to pick up a 5 out to the 15. Let's take a big view here about Vanderbilt. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Back open in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Jefferson. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Vols racing to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Vols! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. They're working that left side. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. That's caught. It's Williamson. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Commodores can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They've got the screen set up. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. We'll start this second quarter with a field goal attempt. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Northwestern has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since the walk with a send-off, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Illinois. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. He'll pull it on the read. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tennessee!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the 35-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. Off-play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Jefferson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Vols want to crank the tempo. And this Big Orange offense getting it done in the passing game.
And great execution by the quarterback. And when you think about Tennessee offense, man, when they got their trigger man, and they've had some great ones, Peyton Manning, T. Martin, Hendon Hooker had an unbelievable run. They find that guy, man, their offenses have been so hard to stop.
Off-play action. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to push it deep. Trying to make magic with his feet. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll take it himself. Makes one man miss. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Volunteers are marching down the field. Good spot on the field to go for it. They make it pay off. Not willing to settle for a field goal on this drive.
Yeah, and Reese, I just don't know if field goals are going to win this game, honestly. I think to win, I think you need tutties. So this offense needs to stay on the field, stay aggressive, and try and capitalize after picking up that first down.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Morris. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got his man to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep. Right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Volunteers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And this will push the offense back as they mark it dead at the 10. Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the heat. Avoids pressure. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Williamson. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16. And the Commodores really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Fears the pressure. And the sack all the way back at the 5. The Commodores will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this...
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Volunteers!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
He'll be stopped behind the line again. Things going from bad to worse. Big deficit on the scoreboard and a long way to go for the first down. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Commodores line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to return it. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Buys a little time. They'll run the screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. The quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
Throws toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that.
He'll take a shot. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. The RPO, it's complete. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be fourth down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. Field goal is good. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Northwestern has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since the walk with us send-off, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Illinois. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Guys?
How about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Off the RPO, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Unloads it left. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Hunt is on its way. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Vols will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously this up.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. He'll get rid of it. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Second down coming up. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man. They'll immediately call timeout.
And that's why this QB's speed is such an asset. He can use it to his advantage, buy himself time to make a nice throw down the field.
Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires it down the seam. Intercepted.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. The Commodores have a lot of options on second and inches. Wants to go up top. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Trying to escape and get it himself.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The kick is on its way. Here's the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Hand off from the shotgun. Got the first down and more. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half.
Timeout, Tennessee.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. The Vols will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Makes a man miss. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. On the run, it's Moncrief.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Volunteers are in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. He'll pull it down and run. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup, spotted at the 25-yard line.
Quarterbacks are, there's so many adjectives to describe them: calm, cool, collected, accurate, so on and so on. But a lot of times it's just smart, understanding the situation, the down and distance, and knowing where that first down marker is. Great job going to get that first down, new set of downs.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Quick strike complete. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And the Volunteers will bring the punt team onto the field. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Finds the tight end. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Fires to the tight end. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. The Commodores will call on their punt team.
Number 15, on to punt it away.
Just needs a crack to get a return. He's got great speed. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Wide open downfield. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
And man, this guy's showing you whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes.
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Vols will hustle to the line.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
The Vols with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the tight end. Just too much juice on that one as he... his receiver out of bounds.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
They'll try to drive ahead on 30 short. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Volunteers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Rush is on him. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Vols! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Pittsburgh has had almost no answers today, and when they have had them, that other sideline has changed the questions. They're trailing by 18 to Miami. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Coleman. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Commodores come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Off the bootleg and rolling out. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying play action. He lets it fly. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Full wide out set, two on either side on 2nd and 10.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on 3rd and goal? Looking for the goal line. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost.
Man, and this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. You get the stop here. I'm down multiple possessions. Do I kick it now because it's a hard 4th down, or am I putting the foot on the pedal and staying aggressive to try to get a touchdown?
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And the Volunteers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
And how about the QB? We haven't seen it all game long, man. Nice job coming up big in a big moment in the 4th quarter. He says, nobody there, takes off, does it with his feet, and gets the 1st down.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. And the Vols come to the line in the hurry-up.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put them down and go get 1st downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense got it, they're on the run. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown Vanderbilt. The defense takes matters into its own hands. Safe to say the offense could have used a few more plays like that earlier in the game.
Too little, too late. At least you got something going. You got some kind of rhythm. The offense put some points up. But, man, if they'd have started a little bit better, they might have had a chance to be a little bit more in this ballgame.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Give to the back. Turning it on. Got the 1st down and more. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. He'll keep it himself. Crosses the 30. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Vols have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Grab near the marker. It's Jefferson. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. The Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Using his legs, it's concrete. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Pucks it out of the air. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in...
And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run.
And what a great play by the defense. With their backs against the wall, they create the fumble and then jump on it in their own end zone for the touchback.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Gives it on the option. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Tennessee. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They put up another score here in the fourth, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens, and they get out of sync, and they don't make big plays. But, man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field, so somebody's got to make a play for their quarterback.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. Gets it past the marker. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. And the Volunteers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He'll do it himself. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Flips it out to the back. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Commodores decide to punt it away. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So here is the Tennessee offense. The give as they work on that clock. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He gets it out fast. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. Plows through the defense. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Just read him a little too far across the sidelines. Couldn't make the catch in bounds. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He's got him. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something